Imagine being able to attract the abundance you've always wanted with a little secret you can carry in your phone case. It seems impossible, doesn't it? But I assure you there is something surprisingly powerful in this simple act. What you're about to discover is a Buddhist teaching passed down from an old woman full of wisdom that could completely change your relationship with prosperity. How many times a day do you touch your phone, carry it with you, hold it in your hands? Each of those moments can be an opportunity to generate positive energy and attract good things into your life. If you've ever been curious about how to energize your day-to-day life in a simple and effective way, this is your chance to learn how a simple object can become a powerful prosperity magnet. Today I'm going to reveal 5 objects that you can place in your phone case. Objects that, according to ancient Buddhist teachings, can help you change your luck and attract the prosperity you so desire. This simple trick doesn't require magic or complicated rituals. It just needs intention and openness to let the energy flow in your favor. So stick with me to the end. What you are about to learn could be just what you need to change your life. Before you continue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I am ready to receive abundance. This affirmation is no coincidence. When we declare what we want with faith and certainty, we are attracting that energy. So repeat it with me. I am ready to receive abundance. Now let's go to those objects that can change your luck and bring the prosperity you desire. I'm going to introduce you to 5 objects that, believe it or not, can help you bring wealth and abundance. Each one has special properties, and best of all, you don't need anything complicated. You just have to put them on your phone, in the case, very close to you. And now you ask me, why the phone? Well, it's easy. We use this device all day long, almost without realizing it. We have it in our hands, in our pockets. We carry it everywhere. So imagine that having these objects inside is as if you were activating a kind of energetic magnet of abundance that accompanies you all day long. Don't expect it to be instant magic. You don't just stick it in there and wham, money appears in your account overnight. But these objects, each one of them, have a very powerful symbolism. They are like reminders that bring good energy and call for prosperity. And as you keep in touch with them, you will see how they help you change your mentality and bring opportunities. Ready to know what they are? Let's go with the first one. First, let's talk about rice. It may sound very simple, but this small grain has an impressive symbolism. In many cultures, rice is the symbol of abundance, provision, and stability. Imagine having a few tiny grains of rice in your phone case, almost imperceptible, but loaded with meaning. Every time you touch your phone, those grains will be there to remind you that stability and prosperity are within your reach. In ceremonies, rice is thrown to bless and attract well-being, and now those grains can be your own daily blessing. So why rice? First, because it is a symbol of constant provision. Think about this. Rice grows in huge fields, is given in great quantities, and feeds millions of people every day. It represents abundance in its purest form. And the idea here is that those little grains, however small, become a reminder that you will never lack what you need. Every time you touch your phone or have it near you, which is all day long, let's be honest, those little grains will be working to remind you that stability and prosperity are there for you. Also, rice is one of those foods that means so much more than just filling your plate. In ceremonies or festivals, throwing rice is a way of blessing someone to always have well-being and success. And in this case, you yourself are blessing yourself every time you put your phone in your pocket hold it in your hand, or when you look at it, which I'm sure you do thousands of times a day, it is as if by having the rice there you are telling the universe that I never lack anything, that there is always something good in my life. This is not just a myth or superstition. There are many people who swear that since they do it, their life has changed, that they have begun to see things with more optimism, that opportunities come by themselves. Because again, abundance begins in the mind. By placing those little grains on your phone, which you always have with you, you are creating a cycle of positive energy, a constant reminder that in this world, there is enough for everyone, and that you deserve to receive it too. So you don't lose anything by giving it a try, right? Now I'm going to tell you about the second object, the bay leaf. The bay leaf is a magical thing. For centuries, people have used it as a symbol of success and protection. It's like a little shield against anything negative that might be going around, and it brings luck. Imagine carrying that energy with you all day, every time you use your phone. Here's a true story. I have a friend who always carried a bay leaf in her purse. At first, she didn't even know why, but it gave her confidence to have it there. The funny thing is that over time, she began to notice that every time she needed some money, wham, it came from somewhere without her having to do much. Whether it was a payment she was owed or extra income at work, there was always something that surprised her. One day, I encouraged her to put that little bay leaf in her phone case. And you know what? She says it was like a total game changer. She started to feel that money was coming in effortlessly, that she was getting lucky in ways she couldn't even imagine before. Now that leaf in her phone is her personal amulet. She swears to me that it gives her a different energy, more positive, and that it even protects her from bad vibes. If you dare to try it, find a dry bay leaf so it doesn't damage your phone and put it in the case. From there, every time you touch your phone, it is like activating the attraction and protection power of the laurel. Over time, you'll realize that it's not just a simple trick, but a way to remind yourself that you deserve prosperity and that success is there ready for you. Who knows? Maybe you'll end up like my friend, surprising yourself with unexpected income, or that feeling that things are starting to flow better in your life. So give the laurel a chance and get ready to see how the good energy kicks in your favor. The third item is a real treasure, the lotus flower petal. This flower is not just any plant. In Buddhism, it has a deep symbolism, and you will see that it makes a lot of sense because it would be perfect to have it on your phone. The lotus flower represents purity and spiritual peace. Its life is a beautiful metaphor. It grows in the midst of muddy water and yet blooms clean and radiant. Likewise, we can learn to find peace and clarity in the midst of life's difficult situations. If you have the opportunity to get your hands on a lotus flower petal, do it without thinking. And if you can't, some petal from a white flower may also work. The idea is that this little piece of nature connects you with that special energy that the lotus represents. Having a petal in your phone case is like having a constant reminder that you can stay calm no matter what is going on around you. Why is this so important? Because sometimes we live so surrounded by problems, stress, and noise that we forget the essentials. We get so distracted that we end up blocking out the good that can come. Peace and clarity are key to attracting abundance into your life. If you are at peace with yourself, opportunities come your way. Deep down, that is what this petal symbolizes. An invitation to calm the mind and open ourselves to what the universe has in store. Every time you see this petal on your phone, Think of the calm it brings and how powerful it is to maintain serenity at all times. It reminds you that you don't need to rush or worry so much, that just as the lotus blooms in murky waters, you too can shine without getting carried away by what's going on around you. Now I am going to tell you about the fourth object, a small coin. You don't need a high-value coin or a special coin. In fact, a common coin is enough to help you attract the prosperity you are looking for every time you carry it with you. Coins, although sometimes we don't even take them into account, have a strong symbolic power, and their metal has an impressive capacity to amplify the energy of abundance. This small object, which we almost always have at hand, can become a magnet for prosperity when we place it with intention. What makes a coin special is not its economic value, but what it represents: wealth, exchanges, energy of giving and receiving. Think about this. Money in any form, from bills to coins, is actually a physical representation of the energy of movement, of constant flow. So by placing it on your phone, which is something you touch all the time, you are generating a direct connection to that vibration of abundance and exchange. In many cultures, a coin is a symbol of good luck. Whether it's the ancient tradition of putting coins on front doors to bring money into the house, or the custom of carrying a coin in your shoe at some weddings, this practice of having a coin nearby is like a constant reminder that abundance is present and available. Finally, let's talk about the cinnamon stick. I tell you that I have a very significant personal story with it. I was going through a complicated time in my life. My economic situation was quite difficult. I honestly felt completely blocked. The days were getting heavy, and uncertainty was a constant in my mind. At that point, the same Buddhist elder who had shared with me another secret about how to attract abundance suggested something that seemed simple to me: to take a cinnamon stick with me. I, who was desperate for a solution, thought, why not? I have nothing to lose. So I put a small cinnamon stick in my phone case. At first, I didn't quite know what to expect. However, as the days went by, things began to change. Little by little, opportunities began to arise that I hadn't seen before. I received unexpected proposals, solutions to problems that seemed insurmountable, and even small amounts of money that appeared out of nowhere. Not that cinnamon was a magic balm, but something was definitely happening. The energy of cinnamon, its aroma, its essence, seemed to act as a magnet for good fortune and prosperity. Cinnamon has been used in various cultures for centuries, not only for its flavor and aroma in cooking, but also for its energetic properties. It is known to attract abundance and provide protection. The Buddhist elder explained to me that cinnamon is more than just a spice. Its energy is warm and active, making it a perfect ally for those seeking to improve their financial situation or attract opportunities. Every time you pull out your phone, you are activating that energy. Just having the cinnamon near you in an object that you use constantly gives it extra power. It's like having a little reminder that says, "Here I am, open and ready to receive." Every time you touch your phone, you also touch the cinnamon stick, and in that small gesture you are reinforcing your connection to abundance. Cinnamon not only has symbolic power, but it also creates a mental and emotional space where you can attract what you desire. It's as if it's helping you clear any blockages that are preventing you from seeing those opportunities that are right in front of you. I want you to remember something super important. These objects we're talking about are not just pretty things we carry around. Each one of them has a real and powerful purpose. We're talking about abundance, protection, peace, and prosperity. By putting them in an object as close as your phone, you are creating an energetic bond that can make money and opportunities flow to you in ways you would never imagine. It's as if every time you touch your phone, you are also activating a small magnet of good fortune. Buddhism teaches us that what we attract in our lives is an extension of our mind and our intentions. So when we use these symbols, we are literally opening up space for new blessings to come in. It's as if you're saying to the universe, "Hey, I'm ready to receive all the good you have for me." And believe me, the universe listens. So before the day is over, I invite you to do something very special. Repeat this affirmation with me. Abundance and prosperity come to me with ease, and I am ready to receive all the good that the universe has to give me. You can say it before going to sleep, feeling each word with all your energy, or just before leaving the house, with that confidence that makes you feel invincible. When you say these words, imagine that you are opening the doors of your life to a torrent of opportunities. No matter what you are facing right now, those symbols you carry with you are there to remind you that abundance is always within your reach. Keep your mind open and your heart receptive. I assure you that, with a little faith and these simple rituals, pleasant surprises will begin to come your way. Don't limit yourself, because the universe has big plans for you. If this video inspired you, don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave me a comment saying, "I'm ready to receive abundance." Because remember, sometimes the simple act of writing it down is already a first step to manifest it. I'll see you in the next video, and may abundance always be with you.